I'm good at counting. I'm actually a vampire. So, who would like to do the recap?
I did it last time.
You don't get inspiration
Okay.
this time.
I'll do it.
Go for it, Daria.
Okay, so Andre teleports into something that is both familiar and unfamiliar. As in, the floor is familiar, everything else is grandiose and strange and different. And he peeks outside of this what ends up being a very elaborate bathroom into a more elaborate, like, hallway, entrance, reception area. I don't remember what the room actually was, but like some kind of entrance to see an old person who knew him, because it was actually his old butler, Sebastian. And Sebastian informs Andre that the queen, since he was formally convicted, I guess, his title was taken away and his items sold, and was bought by Bethrina Drusilla Moonwhisper.
Put some pizzazz in there, Daria.
No.
There.
And that she was expecting him along with some guests. At that point, Mavis and Rayla are through the portal, or through the teleportation circle. And Mavis pokes her head out. She's like, "What's wrong?" And then the butler introduces himself, and he's like, "Oh, well, Drusilla Moonwhisper was actually expecting you guys, and that you're invited to talk to her, especially because she had all of Andre's belongings." And Andre was like, "I'm in danger. We need to leave." And Mavis was like, "Well, don't we need to talk to her since she owns all your shit?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah." And then we go back inside, and we're like, "Hey, Rayla." Well, no. Mavis is like, "Hey, Mira, you good?" And Mira doesn't respond, but eventually Rayla wakes up. I'm like, "Oh my god, Rayla, look where we are. It's fancy, right?" Also, how you doing? And then we go out again, and then, Darasha appears? And she's like, "Ooh, I need to talk to you guys." And she's like, "Come and talk to me." Also, we get instructions to change, because apparently there's, like, a party happening. And then we're like, "Wait, Darasha, are you here as our fairy godmother?" And she's like, "I could be." And then I forgot, honestly, what she talks to us about.
She found
she asks...
Yeah, the HQ place. Well, that was
She
part
didn't
of
ask us about HQ.
She told us that she found it.
Oh,
Yeah,
she said she found it and that it was by one of the sea monsters, or is being guarded by one of the sea monsters. By the town by one of the sea monsters, the one in the south specifically.
Wait, we get to go see a sea monster? Fuck
We get to go see a sea monster.
Yeah.
That's a fun sentence to say. And then she looks at Mavis and she's like, "Man, you're not doing too hot." And Mavis is like, "Yeah, I know." And then Lynn shows up, and Mavis is like, "Oh no." And then Lynn's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? We have a job to do." And Mavis is like, "There's a party." It's like, "What do you mean there's a party to do?" Mavis is like, "There's a party!"
That
We
feel
can't do anything about that.
That feel when you go from mercy killing orphans infected with god-devouring worms to going to a party.
Yeah, there's a party, Lynn, and I'm gonna look fucking fabulous. Anyway. And then I think Andre starts telling Lynn, like, "Oh, we have to go to this party because my basement and all of its stuff is technically owned by this person." And he's saying all of this in front of Darasha. And then, Mavis and Ray pick out their outfits for the ball. And that's where we ended. I think Lynn and Darasha are still in there.
Yeah. Yeah, Darasha was just like helping you guys out with makeup.
Yeah. Yeah, she gave us a makeup kit.
She's
You
our
didn't
fairy
give it.
godmother.
You used it.
No, she's letting us use a makeup kit. I'm sorry.
All right, that's a good summary. You don't get inspiration because last session was simply too short. However, roll a d20, please.
Oh, she gets a cool hat? Question mark.
I got a cool hat. It's got lasers. That was a 19 this time.
19, pretty good. You get 19 gold pieces.
What?
As,
Yeah.
as when you were walking around town at some point, you just saw a pouch on the ground and picked it up. No one seemed to want
Honestly, this is probably a good thing that came to me.
it.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Alright. And so, we will begin where we last left off. As peeking through the doors, you can hear the grandiose music of the ball ahead of you. Lynn herself seems just as discombobulated as before, aghast at the situation and mildly angered, as Darasha is currently in the process of applying makeup to both yourself, Mavis, and you as well, Rayla. The makeup itself is clearly magical. It's hard to tell exactly how, but you can see its sparkle and its hue will likely change with the light. Bit of blue here. Yeah, that'll fit you great, Mavis. This outfit. She hums to herself, as she does. Do any of you say or do anything?
Does this blush make me look more alive?
She takes a step back and looks. I don't think so. I think you could really play into the dead thing. If the paleness of your face, you have some blue, maybe a little bit of purple behind there. That's really an entrancing beauty. Do that.
I mean, you probably know better than I do.
Or we could go the other way around. What if we put some pink? Reverse the outfit. Go with a bright pink.
I'm good.
Tarasha, are you staying for the party?
Of course! I'm not gonna miss a party. I do need to pick out an outfit, but I have something in mind.
None of us have like a message ability, right?
No.
No, we're just a
Great.
bunch of chumps.
Fuck.
Lynn at this point herself takes a few steps away and goes to exit the room. As she opens the door, she looks to the side and stops moving for a few moments. Frozen. After a few moments, you see
Welcome
her.
to hell.
You see her shudder as she takes a hesitant step forward, clearly reluctant.
Honestly, I
her
feel like
bubbly-
you'd blend in more if you just became part of the crowd.
She takes a step back and looks at you, looking at the fabulous dress that you're wearing. No. Her eyes, undeniably, are full of fear.
If you want like a suit or something, I have. And Rayla's gonna hold up her box. You can use this.
Hey, you still have that. Darasha exclaims, and Lynn herself just looks at you. Doesn't entirely seem to understand what you mean by it. She just shakes her head, however. No. I'll just get this dealt with.
Oh, come on. You know what? How much a benefit it would be to blend in.
I'll just stick to the shadows. I'll need a suit.
Well, it's not like it's gonna hinder you, right?
What roll persuasion?
We need Lynn in a suit, okay? It's for me.
You think I'm gonna do my damn hardest to get this to happen?
Please, please.
The DC for it will be 19.
Fuck.
She doesn't want
Okay,
it.
hold.
But she would look so cool.
You said 19. Okay, I
Yeah.
rolled a 16. I have a plus on
Oh.
17. I'm going to use knowledge of a past self.
Oh my god. That's a D4, ain't it?
Oh,
The first time this has ever been used.
this is the second time, technically.
That's true. The other one was last session.
Yeah, when I was trying to fucking get this kill, no matter what. Okay, I rolled a 4 on that. So that is, I got 16 plus a 1, so 17 plus a 4, 21.
Oh my god. Lynn looks torn. She looks back from you to the hall. The very, very brightly lit hall.
There ain't no shadows here.
And she steps back into the room. Fine.
I'll do your hair.
My hair.
Like, put it back or something. I don't know.
When
She just
Lynn steps into the room, Rael's gonna like walk up to her and like hold out the box.
You'll go and take it?
Yeah.
And then
You
try
can-
and open it?
Yeah, you just open it and you take something out and it'll give you an outfit.
The outfit?
Yeah.
Clothes.
Well, technically, it's only the ones that you really want to wear right now, but
Maybe
Lynn goes to open the box slowly. Sorry, you were saying?
now go ahead.
Oh, you.
I was gonna say then maybe you can just pick something in the room.
Lynn goes to open the box, and you see an attire of pure black that she takes out of it. The attire is rugged, made of dark, solid leather. You can see bites and stretch marks along many sleeves, each of them reinforced with more leather, and so many belts.
Okay.
The entire outfit might as well just be belts stitched
I
together
think-
with a
I think
large.
one of us need to grab an outfit out for Lynn.
What outfits would be in here? Because if it's Andre's stuff, would it fit Lynn? Like Andre probably had to get a lot of his stuff custom made because he's so lanky.
How buff is Lynn?
Lynn isn't too buff, but she is pretty lithe. Like, she doesn't have a lot of muscles, but the ones that she does have are clearly trained to the maximum. As for your stuff, Andre, most of the things in this room is actually not your stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Say for the bathroom floor.
Yeah, because like freaking stuff would look creepy.
Okay. That might be a bit too much.
Let's just get this over with.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
And I'll... Right, can I use the box to pull out an outfit for someone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the best magic item in the game. I just want to put that out there.
I'm like trying to think, okay, I'm gonna go pull it out. I'm thinking like 3-piece suit, right? Like get a vest
Ooh.
going. Both are black, but it's different like materials.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So like maybe the vest is like felt or something, or it's like a very like it's just a different textured material for and it's like all black, black suit jacket, maybe even black gloves, and
Ooh.
2 belts for her thigh. I'll let her keep some belts.
That's perfect. She looks at it up and down, her face not betraying any expression. Let's just get this over with.
Go change. And I'm holding it out.
She takes it, and she walks away for a moment, going to the ends of the room.
Also, Lynn's like face is showing right now, right?
Yeah.
How long is Lynn's hair?
It's not too long. It's actually pretty short. It doesn't even reach to really the base of her neck.
I'm gonna give her a half. Can we give her a half up, half down look?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, she knows what I'm going for here,
I
right?
know what you're
Yeah, that's all that matters.
This is for the fanfic, okay, the description.
For the fanfic, it's like those gloves that don't even fully cover the back of their hand either. It's like the
Wow.
jacket not even worn, just holding over their shoulder.
Oh my god, over the shoulder. Oh, anyway.
Lynn comes back after a few moments, now wearing the outfit. She's looking a little bit stiff in it. The outfit itself looks fantastic on her, but she's definitely not too happy about wearing it.
Do you need another belt?
Yeah, I think she'll fit right in.
She shoots you a death glare.
He's gonna give a big smile back.
Oh,
Well, Lynn, I think you look great. I'm sorry you're uncomfortable.
Oh, so she gets a sorry.
Thank
I have to
you.
deal with this.
you can hear her muttering an angry sentiment of she muttering an angry thank you underneath her breath as she herself goes to exit the room once more, her hair a complete travesty.
Oh shit, wait!
No makeup or accessories at all.
Just some ugly bit.
Mhm. As she goes to exit the room, she finds a door shut in front of her face as the Rasho
shit.
steps up.
Oh.
You're not going out like that. You're only half dressed. Lynn and her have a staring contest for a few moments. Lynn tries to open the door. The Rasho does not budge at all. A small indent is made on the door handle as Lynn pulls really hard to try and get it off. Takes a deep breath and turns back to you, Mavis. Let's just get this done with.
Yep. I'll make this as painless as possible. I'm gonna very gently take care of Lynn's hair. Do you like the half up, half down, where it's like some parts are up in like a bun in the back, but it's a very tiny bun. So it's still going down. I'm like, I mean, you don't need too many accessories or even makeup even. Maybe eyeliner? And like honestly, you're okay. I don't want to push this too much, especially if you're uncomfy. Hell, you don't even need the tie fully.
Not even any mascara? Come on, it's Lynn. She's made out of shadows. We gotta give her some more flair.
Well, the shadows can be very attractive too, okay? Just...
Lynn, having turned to look at Dorasha with a look of anger, turns back to you with a look of confusion.
And I'm like, don't worry about it. Listen, everyone has their own aesthetics. Oh, maybe like a watch or something.
Ooh, are there watches?
Are there watches?
It'd be more like pocket watches, right?
A pocket watch?
Because like,
Yeah, there would be pocket watches here in the troves of boxes filled with not disguises but outfits. There are many accessories, golden and silver bracelets, a few of them watches, a few of them pendants.
Yeah, I'll get a silver pocket watch. And set up where it's like, you know, the like effect where they put it in like in the vest part of like the suit, so it's like sort of in one pocket but it's not fully in the pocket. Like that effect, like it's a chain on the pocket watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going for that look.
I see. You mean on the label?
Yeah. Yeah. I think? Yeah.
You set it up for her.
There's a very specific vibe I'm going for, Lynn. I don't know if I'm getting it. Yeah, do you understand what I'm going for?
I kind of feel it, but I'm not entirely sure I'm with you.
Okay. Never mind then. I don't know.
I also don't look into characters like this. These are not usually my types.
It's not my type fully either. Apparently it's Mavis's now. I like girly girls, okay? I'm sorry.
I respect it.
I'm going very androgynous for Lynn right now.
She is looking exceptionally androgynous.
That's why I suggested the suit.
Yeah, the suit's great.
Yeah.
Whatever, Lynn's good.
Alright, so now we find Bethlehem?
Well, Andre talks to Bethreen. I don't know if we should all be there.
of course it has to be me.
She's your friend.
You did kiss her.
Oh yeah, or whatever you guys
That was a
are. No,
lapse
we're
in
not mentioning
judgment. No, don't start this again.
that. It's okay if you want to
I didn't die twice to deal with this.
You're allowed an out of passion every once in a while, Andre.
Ugh. Let's just go.
Narasha gives you a big grin as she holds the door open for you.
He's
For
gonna,
you all, rather.
he's gonna march on out.
Just maybe it's a good turn. Just like hide in my shadow if it's too much or something.
He looks at you and considers this for a moment. You can see a shadow of doubt clouding her eyes. Asking quickly, that won't be necessary.
Okay. Oh, I should follow. Alright, well, I'm gonna follow them then.
I see. You follow Andrea? What about Drella?
Will as well.
I'm so nervous. Don't do this to me, Rama, please.
What are you nervous about?
As you all step out, Dorasha herself close the door behind her. You can see a flash of light coming from her as her own outfit changes in a blur. Her hair is now in a much different fashion, rather with some spiral combing down her hair. She's now wearing a very ornate dress of red and blue with some silver accents and a magnificent red brooch, both to the other side on her left, throughout the blue, and behind her, standing at the back of the dress. Both of the crystals are clearly spinning, spiraling inside of themselves with a powerful and potent heart magic.
Rayla's gonna like look behind her and like she'll like stop. Whoa, you look amazing.
Thank you! I do my best. I decided to ditch the feathers today. Gotta be a bit more festive, you know? Party! I don't usually go to parties like this.
You can just take them off, that's okay.
Well, only if I have a replacement. Otherwise, you know, I'd end up killing everyone. I have these. And she points at both of the crystals. A gift from a friend. Used to live in a tree. He's fun. Oh, she's still around. Doesn't matter. Let's go!
Rayla will follow or go with Dorasha.
Mhm. She herself heads on to regroup with the party, pulling you by the hand. Well, Andre's at the head of this, right?
Yep.
Where is he going?
He's gonna go right to the heart of it, because that's probably where Bethany's gonna be. Because she loves
Oh
attention.
my god, I'm so glad we don't have to be like announced or something.
You can hear behind you, Andre, Sebastian, saying,
Oh.
"Good luck, sir."
I'm gonna need it, thank you.
Gives you a bow as you leave. You make your way throughout the palace. You know exactly where you are. It's one of the upscale theaters. It's owned directly by Gerard, one of the more important nobles in the district. You make your way to the centerpiece, the Great Hall. Many events have been hosted here, and it's clearly in good use. The room that you find yourself in is circular and very large, easily a good 70 meters across. It has 3 stages. One of them is over-elevated and stands above the other, accessible only by 2 great staircases that follow along the angle of the building. Whereas the 2 others are in a concentric circle at the main level. One of them is accessible by a short flight of stairs all around the circular building, which itself is made of very nice and fine marble, glistering slightly with the hues of golden gems and strains through it. On that lower stage is the simple dance floor. There you find many people dancing a classic waltz. Among them you find a few other people you recognize that we'll get back to. And on the level between these two is the staff's area. There you can find many tables where some guests are sitting and eating. And there you also find the orchestra. A massive group of people lined all around the building, and each of them led by a singular person. You find Kana with a wand in hand directing the flow, the melodies, as though she'd been doing it for all her life. You can see the violinists and the pianists, everyone following to her rhythm. Atop the highest floor, you find the object of your attention, if not your affection. Bethrina Drusilia Moon Whisper is dancing. Dancing is hardly the word she might use, however. She's wearing a splendid dress of pure darkness and purple, mirroring as the starlights in the heavens. The dress is very fancy and composed of many silks that showcase her dress and her ability. The man she's dancing with is a man you've never seen before, and she looks rather unamused, bored.
He's just gonna scan the path he has to take to get all the way up there. Like, is he gonna have to walk through everything?
To get there, you would have to go through a few tables, but you wouldn't have to go to the dance floor to actually get there. Simply follow along the grand staircase and you could go up. You can see that she's not the only one dancing over there. Not completely alone. She rarely is. You would have to go through most of the staffing area, and you would pass by many of the dancing people.
Well, I can't make a perception check, so he'll just do like a light scan over the crowd and then just swallow whatever horrible feelings he has about having to be here and just go.
Alright. You make a gentle scan of the crowd. You find many people that you recognize there. You can see Elias himself is dancing. He's holding two of Fee's arms and kind of doing the tappets with him. Every once in a while, you see him eyeing one of the other guests. You can see Laria and Thamus, both of them dancing a little jig. Thamus himself is very much getting dragged along with Laria's exuberant enthusiasm. You can see sitting in a corner, closer to the staff's area, Mrs. Aldwolf herself is just sipping a glass of wine, having a good time.
He's gonna go over to Mrs. Aldwolf. He's like, oh, this is... He's like, oh, everyone's here. This is so perfect. Love this. I need to make a wisdom saving throw for him. Hold on.
Alright.
Actually, no, he's fine. He died. This isn't that bad.
Would you like to try and hide that feeling?
No.
I see. You let your discomfort ring clear and true on your face. Mrs. Aldwolf sees you as you get closer and beckons you over. She herself is wearing a very stylish one-piece set. Well, I suppose that would be a two-piece. She's wearing a suit and pants combo. Both of them are in the beige. And she's wearing a silver flower on her lapel. Her hair isn't particularly combed in any particular way. Wow. Look who shows up.
Not expected, but I am here. It's nice to see you again.
It is. Didn't expect you to see you so soon again.
I didn't either, but things have drawn me back.
Well, won't stand in your way. Good luck, Mr. Heartthrob. She gives you a wink as she looks upwards.
Yeah. Thank you. He's just gonna turn on his heel and just go, oh, this is... Okay, just like 2 more people. It's 2, 3, and he's gonna go over to Elias.
You go closer to Elias. After passing through him, you could just reach the stairs without saying anything.
No, I think he's gonna say hi.
You get closer to him, and as you do, Fee himself takes notice of you first, and kind of like stops holding Elias's hand with his tiny stumpy paws, and looks at you. Fee! Elias follows you afterwards. He himself is also wearing a two-piece suit. Both parts of the attires are of a striking emerald green, with underpinnings of a deep brown around the lapel. There's not really any sign of ornamentation or anything like it, and it seems pretty evident that he's not too used to wearing this kind of outfits, as his hair is combed the wrong way. Oh, well, it's better than Mr. Survivor!
Hey, not too loud, please. And he's gonna hold up a hand just to be like, hey, what's up, man?
And gives you a high five with it. Oh, don't worry, I'm pretty sure they know you'd be coming.
Unfortunately.
That's just how you are. You're just stuck like this. Little guy. Yeah, we're doing good. Nice to have a party before we go out again.
Is everything fine with all of you? I know it hasn't been too long.
Oh yeah, no, nobody's dead yet.
That's
Gives you a wink.
always a good thing. You know, that's a bit more topical than you might think, actually.
What, did you die again?
He's gonna, like, give him, like... Actually, okay. If anyone looking directly at Andre...
Yeah.
Okay, he is going to, like... The smile will drop, he's going to, like, make direct eye contact with Elias, and he's gonna open his right eye for a second to stare at him, and then close it again.
Oh. It died again?
Maybe.
Ow! I thought you were a big deal.
See? That's the mistake a lot of people make.
Huh. He stands in silence for a moment, reconsidering something as he looks down. Well, that's that. Oh, I guess you must be confused about what's happening here, right?
Yes?
Yeah, after you left, Mrs. Bethrine Adrusilia Moon Whisper published, a play, that involved your story, if you will. A retelling of it. Big success. Big success.
Got it. I expected as much. It's probably
Yeah.
not very accurate.
Yeah, from what I heard, I think she bought your all of your stuff. All of it. She bought your house. I'm sorry.
I guess if it was someone,
Mhm.
she's not the. She's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
It makes you feel any better if she had to.
Had to?
Yeah, the queen ordered for it to be sold off.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
I think there was also Lessard that had an eye on it, but
you know, he might be the worst.
I mean, I've heard from Laria that you two had some encounters in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, rat.
That's. A rat is not low enough.
Alright, well, you go get her, lover boy.
Don't. Is that
Is
the
there a
narrative
class
that
in
everyone
school?
has here?
Hmm?
Oh no, I can only imagine what's in that play. Okay, whatever. It's nice seeing you again.
Yeah, same too. Goodbye, Prince of Darkness.
Is that really? Oh. I might be sick. Is this worse than dying?
You tell me. Nobody's managed to kill me yet.
Guess so.
Yeah, just
I'll figure it out. I have one more person to meet. And he is going to disapprove. Like, is Laria, like, dancing, isn't she just, like nothing formal, right?
Absolutely not formal. She is going to Hacky Town with her dance. She would be right at home in Uptown Funk.
He's going to jokingly look, like, disapprovingly at her.
She herself is like essentially throwing the moose around and making vaguely dance moves. She kind of throws him to the side and sees you approach. Her eyes light up and as she sees you, and she kind of drops him as she goes flying to the left. Whoa! He's wearing the usual color scheme he's associated with, that bright pink underpinnings of purple underneath. His hair is combed to the side, and she herself is wearing a light blue dress, almost a sundress. She has nothing too fancy to her attire, except that on her sandals are a few diamonds, and the pendant that she is wearing, you recognize it. It's one very much like your own. Oh,
Oh, there. Hasn't been too
she
long.
goes to hug you.
And he'll hug her back. Haven't done anything crazy, right?
Nothing crazy? I would never do anything crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Elias didn't tell you anything. You don't know that.
Laria,
She looks to the side.
I already know you're going out again, which is fine, but just please be careful.
I'll be okay. She doesn't follow up that sentence. What did you... After a moment, she continues. So, what did you get here so quick again? I thought you left.
I had something that I need to deal with. I didn't expect to be here, but here we are.
No. You didn't expect to be here? But Auntie said you'd be here. She knew you'd be here. That's what
Who
she
is
said.
Auntie?
He looks at you with a confused look.
Who are you referring to, Laria?
What? What are you talking about, Uncle? Obviously, Lady Moon Whisper. Or I guess you should Timur now? How'd that work?
I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
oh my god, this is so good.
I rolled a natural one. Okay, he's like an entire shudder goes throughout his entire body. He's just like, no. This can't be. Who told you this?
What? What do you mean? You okay? You look pale.
I am. Sorry, a lot of things have happened. And this is news to me.
News to you? What are you talking about? People said that you were just, you pledged your love to her, that you just kissed and people. Like a whole playing thing.
That's... Okay. I don't think I'm in a current position to try to explain anything. Just don't worry about it. I'm glad you're safe. And please, just be careful.
What do you mean, be careful? And also, what do you mean you have to explain things? You did. You two did kiss, right?
Okay.
You wouldn't kiss someone you didn't love.
Yes.
Right?
We did.
Okay.
I don't have to explain this to you.
What?
Anyway, your footwork needs work.
I think the moose is a bit clumsy, but we're getting the hang of it.
Yes. You are out there, and that's the first step.
Wow.
Well... Okay, you don't have to tell me what you're doing, but just promise me that your goal in this is to stay alive and stay safe. Please. I know I can't ask you to stay here, but all I can ask is that you watch out for yourself and the other two.
I can't specify I'll stay safe. I'll stay alive. I promise you that.
Safe is a little subjective once you get out there enough.
Besides, if you died, I can die too.
No, that's not... No.
What? Well, that's not fair.
It's not. I just got lucky.
Huh. You can see her looking behind you for a moment. She looks back at you, up. Well, I'm still trying not to die anyways. And you know me. If someone tries, I'll just hit him with the... Ooh. She does a bit of a... She mimics one of her moves with her sword. So taking it out at a good speed. Respectable.
Okay. Just keep working on it. He's just gonna sigh. And he's like, well, safe travels. And he's gonna ruffle her hair and then jog away.
My hair! She goes to fix it. Alright. Alright, goodbye, Uncle. Say hi to Auntie for me.
He turns away, but he has like a massive scowl on his face.
You look confused.
Are the others following him?
It's like when you're at a party with a friend and they're talking to all their friends, so yeah.
You're just standing awkwardly behind.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything. You didn't really, like, I don't know.
Lynn is booking it for the stairs. She has not followed Andre at all.
I feel like part of me should follow her just to make sure she gets there okay.
That's your date, so yeah.
And like, if someone tries to talk to her, they can talk to me instead, but I'm also Mavis. I don't know how well that's gonna go.
And do you follow Andre or Lynn?
I'll follow Lynn. I have to be a good date, I guess.
When you bring your introvert friend to the party, you have to say what.
Yeah, but you're both introverts, what does it matter?
That's true.
Also, I don't know why all of this is just reminding me of that.
So good. This is dumb core, I agree.
As
Yeah, so I'll follow.
Lynn herself makes her way straight to the stairs. She does find herself blocked, however, as a man accosts her, wearing a prime black and white suit. He has a tray in his hand, lowered it, and looking at her pointedly. Would you like a drink, ma'am? She looks at him and looks around. Perhaps you'd prefer a cocktail. We also have some delicious snacks for... And the man starts listing off a variety of drinks and snacks. Lynn looks straight to the stairs, which are directly behind the man. You can see her weighing her options.
Excuse me, sir? Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm gonna come from a different angle if possible
Mhm.
to get him to angle slightly more towards me when talking.
Mhm. He turns to face you.
I have a pretty long allergy list. What exactly are in these foods? Over here?
Allergies, ma'am. I'm not familiar.
Oh, I've just noticed I react really poorly to certain foods, and you know what, I've always like felt this since I was little, and I'm gonna like try and go on a tangent and get him.
I see. You're talking about your hatred of peanuts.
Yeah, or just I'm gonna be like, and there's like a lot. I have a very delicate stature, you know, and I just don't react so well to certain foods. Like I can't breathe, and you know, it just gets very. You know, my skin starts feeling weird and stuff. But obviously, it'd be easier if you just told me what foods were and everything, and then I can decide what I can eat. Would you be willing to help me, please? And like over here?
He looks hesitant for a moment.
Yeah, you know,
Roll a persuasion check. DC for it is gonna be 10.
This seems unnecessary, but go off.
I'm personally persuaded.
Me personally.
Shit, that's a 5.
What are you gonna say? You don't have allergies? Fuck you.
I think it's more of I can't leave my post.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't think I can go and help a singular guest for the evening. However, if you'd like, I can show you to our chefs. Perhaps one of them would be able to guide you.
Oh, you'd do that for me? That's so kind of you.
Of course. If you just want me, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
He guides you to the upper stage. Not the upper stage, but the main area.
Oh,
And
God.
there you find many chefs cooking at the moment in front of the guests. Some of them are making a great show out of it. You can see bright flames spiraling towards the skies. Many others, however, are more down to earth.
Lynn
it leads you
fucking
to one
owes
of-
me.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm sorry, I said Lynn fucking owes me.
I'll get back to Lynn in just a moment. He leads you to one of the more down-to-earth chefs. And here, chef may be able to help you. I hope you have a great evening, ma'am.
Of course, thank you so much.
He gives you a bow and then heads back towards the dancing area.
He didn't introduce me to the chef, though, right?
No.
Oh, thank God.
For the
No,
record, also, in the dancing area, there are plethoras of people. Dozens, if not hundreds of people are dancing there. All of them dressed in fine clothing.
Oh,
Some
I'm
of them
lost.
dresses, most of them suits. There's so many people that it is rather hard to just walk through the environment without accidentally colliding or anything on anyone. So long as you're in a dancing area, of course.
Oh no.
He himself goes back down. What do you do?
But he was just like, okay, Lynn can like take that time because she's quick and she can dart through to the staircase like she needs to. So I did fun duty. And then Mavis is gonna like look around and like see that there's just like masses of just people moving around constantly, like no clear paths to anything. And she's like, oh no. Oh. don't see anyone.
Indeed, you cannot find anyone inside of there. Save perhaps for Rayla and Arasha. Both
They're
of
just so
whom seem to
beautiful.
stand out in the crowd.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Oh, but they're dancing. Oh, they stand out too much. And it's just gonna like, she's like kind of like holding both hands to herself a little bit, like I don't know what to do. Okay, walk back in that direction. Do I need like a deck save to try and move through the dance floor?
If you don't want to move into anyone, I'll say you get one free one because I didn't make Andre make one. But in the future, yes.
It's like, oh no. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try and move. Back in the direction that I came from, I think.
I see.
Maybe this wasn't necessary, but I was like, okay, if she has a short amount of time, I don't know what she's gonna do. She's a powder keg, guys.
You walk back to the dancing area and make your way through it where you came from.
I rolled for it.
You find Lynn is absent at the moment.
Okay.
She's just not where you were before.
Okay.
You cannot find her. Maybe she's a shadow. Maybe not.
Hey, are you with me? We're gonna try and say under my breath. Okay, I'm gonna take those as a no.
Yeah, you don't seem to get any response.
And I was just gonna like turn to look at like everyone dancing, and she's like, for a second, it's just. This is probably the most afraid she's ever been. There's so many people. Okay, but okay, I can't approach Yash and Darasha because it's too many people staring. And Andre is off doing whatever. So maybe I'll go to the stairwell as well?
Alright. You try and make your way through the stairwell. It will be your free check.
Okay.
Make your way to the stairwell, avoiding people either dancing around or some people reaching out for you, or rather towards you. And
What?
you make your way to the stairs.
What was that last bit?
It's because everyone's dancing. They're like, "Oh, would you like to dance?"
Okay.
Yes, madam.
You make your way up, and you're at the stairs, but you don't see Lynn. You don't see blood either, so that's a good sign.
Does anywhere just look slightly dimmer than the rest?
You can make a perception check for it.
Why am I rolling so bad right now? Jesus. Okay, wait. I have a +9, I think? I do. 18.
18, pretty good. 18, you can see that there's a great chandelier. A massive affair, easily over 10 meters in width on either end. It's circular, and on top of the chandelier, it's essentially a 3-staged one. It progressively gets smaller. As you go further up, there are myriads of odd lights on inside of it. They're not quite flames, but they simply shine in different colors. Mostly in warm oranges, veering on gold, and bright light in the yellows that you're used to. There's not really a lot of shadows around here, except for that of the people dancing.
Am I like above like the dance floor now at this point?
Yeah, but not by much. Only by like 5 meters.
Oh, okay. I can't look down at the people dancing, I understand.
You could if you went further up.
This only goes up?
Yep.
Alright.
So you go up?
Yep.
Alright. And then we'll get back to you in a few moments. Rayla, you've made your way following Andre. He himself seems ready to head up the stairs. Andre, you've made your first steps to go there, right?
Yeah.
Andre's heading up the stairs. You and Narasha are in the dance, on the dance floor. And the both of you seem to be drawing a good few looks. You can see there's a good few men and a lesser amount, but certainly a good number of women that are staring at you. A few of them seem to be stuck, or rather, unmoving, hesitating. None of them make any real move. Narasha herself seems delighted. She's looking around, seeing everyone dance. You can hear her snapping her fingers to the rhythm of the music. And it's very clear that it's only a matter of time until she starts dancing. And you can't help but get the feeling she won't be dancing alone.
Yeah, Rayla takes like a very she looks scared as she looks around. So, do you go to parties often?
Oh no, it's actually I've not gone to a party in years. Decades? It's been centuries already? I don't think so. It's been a while, especially not one like this.
Yeah, I imagine you're pretty busy.
You know, dragons these days.
You fight dragons?
Oh yeah, remember the one we sealed the other day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a few others like them. They're more or less trying to invade this world from from space. Keeping them in check. She looks at you. It's a look easy. Okay. She goes to grab your hand, and if you let her, do you?
Rayla will let her.
Alright. She goes to grab your hand, and immediately feel a surge of warmth and freshness. The air, the smell of the sea once more fills up your nostrils. Very freeing, quite reassuring, but definitely quite energetic.
So you can just dance and it won't destroy everything around us?
As long as I have these two. He points at the 2 gems she has.
And nothing will happen if I dance? I can dance normally and forever.
If anything happens, I'll take care of it. Why don't we just have some fun? The people are looking anyways. Why not give them a shot?
I see Rayla kind of take a little bit of a deep breath. Honestly, sure.
As you say that, Narasha will extend his second hand to take yours and lead you into a stance for a dance. There's a moment as she does that where you're stuck with the possibility. You could try and take the first step, trying to lead the dance. Do you?
Yeah, Rayla will try.
I see. Describe it. What dance do you lead into?
Oh, God. It's honestly just a purely classical waltz. Rayla's trying to essentially do it kind of perfectly.
I'm sorry, your like mic cut out for there. Can you repeat
Oh,
that?
that's weird. Is my mic okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's essentially just a classical waltz, but Rayla's gonna try to. She's probably never led a waltz before, so she's just gonna do her best. She's kind of nervous.
You try and lead the waltz to take the first step. Narasha seems quite pleased with your initiative. She lets you lead, guiding you along the way. For every step you take, you can see herself. Her form at the moment shows no power, no strength. It is purely grace and technique. Each of the steps perfect in motion. She guides you along energetically, letting you take the first steps at every turn, and moving along with you to make them perfect as well.
As time goes on, Rayla's gonna. You can see that she kind of visibly relaxes a little bit more and gets a bit more into it, basically. And she starts to smile again, having fun with it.
Narasha herself reflects back your smile. It seems to be having a good time. Mira herself speaks in your mind. Oh, so that's Narasha. The two of you continue to dance, feeling the breath of many onlookers. The dance continues and you twirl, twirl, and twirl. A small pocket of silence. You can hear Narasha hum. With each of your steps, the melody you hear at the moment. It's a practiced and delightful sound. Her voice is softer than usual. It sounds almost like a lullaby. Perhaps an opera.
Rayla's not gonna say anything. She'll just keep her eyes focused on Darasha.
Narasha's eyes are trained on yours as well. And for one another, you are the only thing you can see. You can hear Mira's voice again after a few, well, perhaps there were minutes, perhaps hours. Time goes so quickly and so slowly here, each moment lasting an eternity. Are you gonna make a move on him? Or...
Why would I do that? This is what friends. We're just friends. It's so weird. Why? I hate this. I hate that you're in my head.
You know, it's okay, Rilla. Everyone has that at some point.
I'm not sure about that.
What do you mean?
I feel like we're just friends.
Okay.
And I'm not being Andre here. He's clearly in love with Katrina or something. I'm not doing that.
That's right. Platonic dance. She has a small giggle as she retracts back into your heart.
And he like Rayla like whispers to herself a little bit. Yeah, it's not that.
Darasha picks up on it.
Oh, sorry, nothing. Talking to my sister that's in my head. You know, the deal.
Ah, yes. Usual.
Yeah, exactly.
What'd she have to say?
Oh, I think this is the first time she's met you?
Oh, I see. I usually leave quite an impression.
You certainly do. I've talked to a lot of people recently. They all have a lot to say about you.
Oh, really? Who have you been talking to? I suppose there's a lot of people that would know about me, especially if you've been adventuring in the places with Lynn.
Yeah, they all essentially just say the same thing.
Oh, they're talking about my dashing good looks and my ungodly power.
Well, that first point is true, but more that you're probably the most powerful person around.
That's just what I do.
How did you become you?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Well, you're
Put into a routine. That goes a long way.
you know that's not what I mean.
It takes a while. I went on an adventure like you a while ago. Was with some friends too. Like, our situation wasn't too different from you, Andre, and Mavis's. My group was also a bit more edgy for my two compatriots. Or as I was, less problematic. Sometimes it's just important to know where you stand and have faith in what you do. Strength is something everyone has. Just have more.
I think that's easy for you to say.
But it's not something I can explain. You just have to feel being me, you know?
You think Darasha is a mindset, is what you're saying?
More of a passion. Ideals have a strength of their own. And faith does too. I don't know, that's more, that's kind of some philosophical nonsense. I'm just really good at dancing. Yeah, that way.
You see Rayla kind of smile a bit. Yeah, that you are.
Your turn to smile. You're not half bad yourself.
I guess not.
Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys about that. I'm gonna be away for a while, in a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
Where are you going?
Oh, there's some king on another continent trying to make himself a god, picking up a whole fuss. I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Definitely no one else can. So Goku's gonna be in charge while I'm gone. If he tries to, overthrow the Order Limia and all of that, just wait it out. I'll be back.
Is there a risk of him overthrowing?
She kind of shrugs her shoulder. You know the kind of man he is.
I really don't.
You know? Huh. He's very human. Very greedy and ambitious.
Are you not human?
She gives you a wink. Maybe you'll see someday.
Alright, well, I hope your journey goes well. Stay safe. Can I say that to you?
You want? I'll take it. Thank you, Rayla. The look in your own as well. I won't be there to help you if anything goes too bad, but I have faith. Only one of you that seems to keep dying is Andre, so you should be safe.
Yeah, I feel so awful about that. I can't believe it happened.
I can't either. He's supposed to be a big deal. What's happening with him?
He is a big deal, but we're kind of doing crazier and crazier stuff.
That's just how it is. He'll just get used to it.
Hope so. I did nothing last time. I almost died. Do you know how horrible that is?
Oh, you almost died too? Ah,
Yeah,
things got
but-
pretty bad.
Yeah,
You
do
did
you
get
know how
your influence
embarrassing
going,
that
though.
is?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you know how embarrassing that is?
That is a little bit embarrassing. Like, it's pretty hard to kill you right now. What happened there? Did you find someone big, or?
Yeah, that, and I barely did anything. I was so hesitant the whole time.
Hmm. There is... When you dance, she looks down at her feet, and at yours. You can't ask yourself where to put your feet. You can't ask yourself where your hand should go, where the next step is, if your partner will follow you. You've gotta feel it. You gotta know it. Not in your mind, but in your heart. You gotta give yourself into the dance. You can't resist the step. And it's the same in battle. Just do what you're good at. Don't doubt it. There's a moment that you give up. The moment you're not sure you can do it. That's where you've definitely lost. But you are growing pretty quickly. I can see you've already got your influence. Usually that takes people a lot longer.
That's
Go ahead.
something everyone gets?
Everyone that tries. Well, not even then. Anyone gifted enough that tries. Or unfortunate enough, I suppose. Some people just get them when they're bored. Usually doesn't end too well for them. Besides the point.
I didn't expect the kind advice, so thank you.
And Darasha will continue to dance.
Oh, Rayla.
So we will cut back to Andre Timmer.
Oh.
The most important
It's your
dance of the
time.
night.
No.
It's your time.
Oh.
You step up the grandiose stairs, Andre. No one following at your heels. It's a long time. Each step you feel like you're marching to your death. Or do you? Or is that just the butterflies flying throughout your stomach, getting ready to take flight out your mouth and into the world? Passion swirling in your heart. You'll remember it that day. The feel of her hand, the warmth of her breath, the smell in her hair. It hits you like it was yesterday. Or last week, actually. Not too
It
long
was
ago.
last week.
You take your steps, and you arrive at the top. You can see that here on the upper stage, there's an actual second upper stage. That second upper stage overlooks the entirety of the ballroom. That is where you saw the three now before. The second one, the one underneath that, is merely a preambule. There you can see a few more important nobles dancing, along with Gérard du Grand Lac, the owner of this place. He himself is a rather more corpulent man, is dancing with his wife. A somewhat older woman with disheveled gray hair, and still, wherever she dances, her eyes shine like dark jewels of ebony, like staring directly into a well at night. But her eyes are far from the most breathtaking sight.
I'm gonna let you have this.
You won't let
Waiting
me
for
have
that passe doble.
No, I'm saying I'll let you have this, but mark my words, I will get my revenge.
As you look up to the second upper stage, Andre, you can see a magnificent woman, Bethrina Drusilia, Moon Whisper, shining like a star in the night, a midnight hope, a jewel of darkness. She seems shrouded in shadows. From up close, her silks seem like waves of the darkness of the night. She seems so bored. The man she's dancing with, you recognize him. You've seen him at the castle many times. He's from one of the more important families. Simply cannot keep up with her. She's doing a routine, 3 steps forward, 2 steps to the left, 1 back, 1 forward. And something she used to do back when you acted together. When she was bored of a play. When she just had to put her mind to something else. And something else to remark is at her finger an old ring. It bears a crest that would be unknown to anyone but you.
This month.
The
Okay.
ancient Temurian ring.
Oh, that's crossing a line.
With a reversed seal of the Timbers. Forgotten to not only the city, but perhaps even the country. It's certainly been many years, if not decades, perhaps centuries, since this has seen the light of day. Mavis, you've made your way up the stairs, and you can see Andre himself looking up in consternation. What do, Andre Timmer?
He doesn't even know where to begin. Like, he's like mad, but he's also like, this is exactly what she would do. He's gonna just.
Oh, you guys gotta talk to each other while dancing!
He's gonna bite the bolt, I guess, and just go up there.
The greatest session ever.
Ugh.
Yes, indeed, Andre Timmer. So you walk up there, Andre?
Yep.
You walk up the pristine white marble stairs, clad with only veins of pure gold. And you arrive on a stage of darkness. The ground now, a dark stone with veins of pure purple. She herself is a star amongst another. As you arrive up the stairs, you catch her eye quickly enough. The man himself she had been dancing with stumbles and missteps, falling to the side, leaving the air between the two of you unobstructed. The moment seems to stretch on. The music fades away. There is only you and her. He lets go of the man's hands. He seems confused. She extends a hand to you. So, you've come, oh Prince of the Night, the man who glides through star and sky alike.
He's like internally just so angry. He's okay. Ugh. He has to play her game. He has to play her game. We need to get to the library. We need the key. Okay. I'm taking one for the team again, I guess. He's gonna go up. Not exactly by choice.
Then what guides you? Oh, the demon who has conquered the heavens. Have you brought me back the gift of sovereignship?
All I have for you is a request.
He eyes you and waits.
But I assume it won't come so easy. So he's gonna go over and take her hand.
Hmm. You do?
Like, this just hurts for me to say. Because it hurts Andre so much, where he's just like, I hate this. I hate all of
You walk
this.
up to her and you take her hand.
And he will start leading a dance.
You started to lead a dance. Describe it.
It's gonna be a little slow, but like, it's gonna be like, kind of like like longer steps, you know, kind of like, it's slower, but they're kind of covering a lot of ground. Like each step covers a lot more since she's closer to his height. So it's not super energetic, it's just slow. It's something slow that it keeps the focus on the conversation is what Andre's going for. It's just he's not trying to do anything complex, but he knows he's not going to get anything if he doesn't put effort in. So something slow but meaningful.
You lead her into a dance. Bethrina, Drusilia Moon Whisper is not one who fails so easily. She follows you with ease. Her steps seem almost to fly through the air. Is this then how you'll claim what you want? She looks you straight in the eyes, her own like the cosmos, mirroring back into yours. The smell still slightly fruity. It had slightly sweet. It had been a moment since you've been in her arms.
Ugh. He'll just say, what I truly want isn't something I can claim. It has to be earned. And I need your help in attaining that.
Many people have tried, especially in your absence. This is the very same way they tried. For so many men of renown, men of feats of intellect. They have all failed. For none of them have the soul. None of them have the will. This is not. He stares at you. I can't help but feel that maybe something was miscommunicated here.
Yeah, he's
You'll claim what you wish.
I need...
If you truly want it, you want to truly earn it.
I hate this so much. I'm trying to figure out some way to get him out of this, but I think I can't. And that's frustrating. Okay.
Show it in a way only you can. Andre Timmer, the demon who conquered the night. Show it with the burning fires of your soul. He stops abruptly.
Okay.
And she goes to bend down to her sides. You can see her grabbing two bits of her dress. And she goes and tears it all the way up to about her knee.
What?
And she goes for the second immediately afterwards. He steps back up and looks at you Andre Timmer. Dance with me. King. He
Fine.
moves closer to you, pushing her body against yours.
Fine. He'll step up. Oh, I hate.
You step up and she herself begins to twirl around you. Her body in your arms, or are your arms holding? It's hard to tell who's in control. She moves back and forth, sometimes with you, sometimes on her own. This is a very different dance from the one that anyone else is dancing here. This is a dance of intimacy, sensual. Not only of feet and hands speaking, but of heart, body, and soul.
As much as
It's
he
very
can-
clear from the beginning, she has the upper end.
Yeah, he's not gonna like
She has
it.
no intention of stopping short, of slowing down, and you are being overwhelmed.
He doesn't want to lose. He's gonna go into it. He's gonna try to pick up the pace.
How? At the moment, she has both hands on your shoulder, around where her pectorals are. She's looking up to you, her face mere centimeters away from yours. You can feel the warm breath coming out of her mouth and into yours.
All right. I think while she's moving, he's gonna try to get a read on her movements, and when she comes like towards him more, he's going to try to kind of pivot to start leading, where he's gonna like lift, like use the momentum she's doing to get towards him to like lift her up a bit and like spin around.
Mm-hmm.
And then once she lets on the, like she hits the floor again, he's going to then try to like not even give her a chance. Like, or at least try to like use that moment to try to take like lead and then try to speed up. To try to force her to keep up, because he's like, she's not going to try to fall behind.
You do so. She herself, as you throw her into the air, lands back down with a gracious step. She kneels to the floor, and as you meld towards her, she sinks into your arms. You guide her along, her back to your front. And so you continue to dance. You twirl. You leave from one another's. Rather, she pushes you away. She stops. She sinks to the floor and lifts her skirts. She gets up once more. Her arms like the gracious flight of a seabird. And she'll melt into you. The speed of a frantic dash with as few steps. Her hips swaying to the left, or is that just a dress? The dress mirrors the night, the days, the passion, the darkness of the soul. And she sinks into you once more. This time, putting two hands, one on the front of your abdominal, and the second one at your back, at the same level. She guides you to take 3 steps forward, 1 step to the left. Something only you would have known about her. The 3 first, and a flurry, fast enough to make anyone lose their footing. The second, recentering. The two next. Only for you to know. What do you do as she guides you along, dictating your next few steps?
He wants to try to lull her in a false sense of security, so he's gonna go along with it for a bit.
Mhm.
Just seemingly following. And he has one plan. So he wants to follow until it seems like it's nearing the end of the wall of like the dance.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it reaches that point, he kind of wants to put like a leg forward, and then he wants to lean down. Do you know that? I don't know the name of the pose. But it's essentially where she's kind of at an angle, but he has a foot forward and he's like leaning forward. And he wants to be like face to face with her.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like you're interlocking legs.
it's more like he's kind of like leaning her backwards and he's the one holding her up.
Ah, yes. I know exactly
Yeah.
what you mean, Andre Timmer.
I hate this so much. Okay. He's gonna do that, and then he's gonna let the moment hang for a second. And then he's going to lean in just a bit closer. Lean in, like he's like leaning in for a kiss, and then he'll stop. And then he'll look really troubled. And
Really troubled, you say?
like conflicted, and then he'll say, as much as I'd love to, I can't do this until my work is done.
Your quest. Oh, moonlit night. What might it be? What is the toil? You will not stop. She brings a hand to cup your cheek. To give your life for, your soul for.
I work.
What is it that would stand in my way? Even the stars, ushered away by the sun every day, come back without fail. What is it that would hold you back?
My debts, my regrets, and my failures.
All the marks of someone who has led a life worth living.
Perhaps you are right. But those are not resolved. Before I stop, before I begin anew, I must reconcile with this. It's not just for me. It is for everyone and you.
Then go, vagabond of the night. The one who has discarded his humanity. Andre Timmer. A demon, the savior. Celestial and the demonic. Infernal and heavenly alike. You are a man of two worlds. Go and finish what you must.
Thank you. and he will like kind of pick her back up.
She lifts up in your arm.
I do not know.
The air between the two of you is not tense. It is charged with energy. You can tell she's about to talk. She's about to say something. Your only chance before she does is now.
Nah. He
You'll
won't.
let her? Okay.
Yeah.
Come to me when my world has risen over the golden light. In just a few hours. And take what it is that you have come here for.
Of course. Thank you.
She herself will stand tall and give you a smile. It's hard to decipher. You've seen her wear many smiles, many of them fake, many of them true, genuine. This is a new one. It's not one of joy or of sadness. It's not one of anticipation, fear, anxiety, or of gratitude. This one seems to have something more to it. Her eyes shine with the diamonds blowing through the rivers of night. And she will walk away. Head held high. Do you say or do anything?
Nope. He'll just turn around and try to hide like the scowl. And just walk away, just like, okay, I did it. And I assume he sees Mavis there. He's just he just looks dead for a second before kind of going back to a neutral face.
Mavis's eyes are just like bug-eyed.
I did it.
You did
I got
it?
I think just need to meet with her again and we should be fine.
Well, Elias. It looks pretty. Or intense. It looked intense.
Yeah, that's kind of her style.
I think people are kind of staring at us now. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yes.
Looking down, you can tell that almost everyone is completely turned to look upwards at the
that's
spectacle
even
on
worse.
the arena put on. Most of the people are standing aghast. Maria herself seems a little bit confused.
How do I explain this?
You gotta dramatically turn with your cape like towards the back and then walk away.
Like a floor.
Yeah, just like with a flourish, just.
You know what? That sounds good. He'll do that. Just, you know what?
Into
Fine.
the night.
He's already here. Might as well double down, I guess.
You're apparently the Prince of Darkness or something.
Yeah.
You're the Prince of Darkness.
That's he's gotta ask her. Did you get this like edited at all? Like, can I like review the scripts? Cause Prince of Darkness, come on.
It's over. It's over.
He's going to do the little flourish and then just go down the stairs.
I think we're going. Are we not going up still? Shit.
We're at the highest point.
We're at the highest point? Oh, fuck. Wait, why is it going up? I was looking for Lynn.
You're like, how did I get here?
Get here. I was just wondering. Should I go? I feel like.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be like, I mean, if I haven't run into Lynn at this point, I'm probably not gonna run into her, right? But do I want to walk down with you? That sounds worse.
You're like some girl, and you're with him right now? Crazy.
Yeah, with him, with a capital A.
Him.
With him.
Andre wants
That's
to
not
throw
gonna
himself
cause
down
problems,
these steps.
right?
I don't know.
You don't know how the group thinks.
Okay, well, this is the highest one. I haven't run into her, so alright. Do you know where we're supposed to go now?
We just need to wait.
Okay. Hey, at least it looks like Rayla's having fun.
At least someone is.
Looking down, you can see that there's still a circle around where Rayla and Garasha is. That is completely stopped. Only looking at them. Even with Andre, Mitrina, Drusilia, Moon Whisper, Timmer's performance.
Don't add that to her name.
Wait, was she wearing your family ring?
Yes, and I honestly don't know how to unpack that.
Are you... Are you guys...
No.
Okay.
He's gonna go down the stairs and contemplate throwing himself down them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like a little bit of a distance behind Andre so it doesn't look like I'm walking with him. So
See?
I guess I'll go back down if I couldn't find Lynn.
The both of you go back down, and you can see that the orchestra paused as the whole of you, well, rather, only the two of you, put on a show.
Yeah. Maybe I was just done with dancing.
The waltz is currently in shambles, as it were. But you can see an entrepreneurial orchestra leader relaunching the dance in a light-hearted fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Kana herself looking at you, beaming with joy. Andre. She's wearing a long dress of light pink verging on violet. Verging on violet, and she herself turns back around to her orchestra, giving you a single wink as they pick up a more happier pace. The waltz begin again, this time more of a jig than a waltz.
I see. He's gonna try to keep the momentum of his flourish that he did and just keep striding out.
Are they on the floor where Rayla is right now?
We're heading, I think.
At the moment, yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, when Rayla sees them, she would probably like put her hand on like Darasha's shoulder. She'd probably like give it a little squeeze and kind of lead the dance to an end.
Darasha pushes one of your hands away and gently twirls you from the outside of her, using her right leg as a turning point. She herself bends down in a bow at the end of the dance towards the audience you'd accumulated, and then looks back up at you with a pretty happy look, letting go of your hand in a satisfied manner.
go back to my friends. I'll see you around.
Probably not. We're gonna be here for a while, and then I'm out. Good luck, you youths. Don't get into trouble.
Good
If
luck
you
to
do,
you as well.
get into good trouble.
We'll try.
He waves you a goodbye as she goes and takes another central stage in the center stage, leading a impromptu choreographed dance amongst many of the other people, kicking legs in unison, holding one another at the shoulder.
Rayla will then try to go meet up with Andre and Mavis.
You do so without too much trouble.
So how did it go? Did you guys talk to her?
Yes.
Yeah, Andre did. There's a whole dance. Did you not see it?
I was sorry, I was occupied with Darasha. You danced with her?
Good. Anyway, he's gonna keep walking.
How was it?
Yeah.
It was a lot. Like, really intense.
Intense. Okay.
Was that from a different country, too? Like, that style didn't look similar. You guys got, like, really close to each other.
Andre's going to act like he cannot hear you.
And you guys aren't?
You could
guys
probably
aren't-
answer if you want.
She was wearing his ring!
She's wearing... You would tell us if you were engaged, right, Andre?
I already asked.
I think that's enough for him to stop, turn around, just give Rayla a death glare, and then just turn back and keep going.
And Mavis is gonna whisper, like, over to Rayla, like, they keep calling him the Prince of Darkness.
What does that even... Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What does that even mean?
She is the Queen of Darkness.
Ugh.
That's... God, she really just made a pen name at age 12 and ran with it.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying. Andre's like frickin' like a Wattpad Arthur's just plaything.
You are a Tumblr sexy man. Just make do with it.
No.
Fuck, bro. I'm sorry. You cannot come back from this.
No, yeah, of course not. That's why I was like, I can't like go away from this at this point.
Perfect. Great.
Freaking, I can't
So we're
believe this.
Heading downstairs?
I'm glad you guys had your dances.
Please stop talking.
Do you want to dance, Mavis?
I don't think dancing's good for me. And like she like kind of pauses and you see like a look of horror just kind of pass through her eyes very quickly and go away.
That's okay. That's okay. We don't have to do that.
Thank you. I don't think I ever want to hear music again. Just kidding. So I lost Lynn. She tried to go up, and then some guy stopped, one of the butlers, I guess, stopped her, and then I went to talk to him, and she went somewhere. But she went up, and that's why I was trying to look for her. But I guess if you didn't see her up there, then she's not there.
Maybe she's in a shadow somewhere?
I already asked mine.
You get a couple
Maybe
people
you
looking at you weird.
Oh, Mavis is trying to talk as quiet as possible to these guys.
Never mind.
Andre's gone. Unless you're following him, he's walking away.
Okay. Well, we're a few steps behind, I guess.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to hear anything.
We're not talking about you guys anymore.
Yeah, but he's ignoring everything. He doesn't care anymore. He's like, they're just gonna bring it up.
What's the slice of life music? What's
Conda's orchestra. She's bopping.
That's awesome. So now we
Okay.
just wait until Katrina shows herself again, and then we get whatever we're here for. I still don't know.
Oh wait, we're still stuck here?
Andre, that's for you to answer.
He's just shaking his head.
Well, we can kill some time. It can't be that bad.
You have to like talk to people, right?
Hey, no, what? We don't have to do that.
Or like dance. Well, you guys are dance, so like that's it, right? You only gotta do it once.
Well, you don't have to do anything. I guess it's if you want to.
Well, I hope Lynn's having a not horrible time then.
So you guys are heading out?
We're just following Andre.
Yeah, wherever he's going, I guess.
Andre needs fresh air.
You follow him to the outside. You find yourself in the streets of Ralathon. The evening is starting to fall now. It won't be fully here for a good hour or two. And night is really 3 or 4 hours away.
Oh, he's just like, oh, it's already gonna happen so soon. He's just, as soon as he gets out, he just starts like almost hyperventilating. He's just like, oh, I can't.
Is your life in danger? What's
She
wrong?
had the ring on.
You can just. That is kind of weird. Does she know it's your ring?
It's been centuries.
So you didn't give it
Wait,
to her.
No.
So
Wait, then how did she...
So she probably just found it in the stuff?
Despite all of my best efforts, she owns it now. So yes, technically it's hers.
I mean, if you get married, it's both of yours.
Hold on. Hold on. What's my plus to hit with Eldritch Blast?
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind. Never mind. He's not. He's just...
Exactly. See what happens.
It's now or never.
See what happens.
He's just...
Oh god.
He's
Two
just...
bombs blow up at the same time.
He just doesn't say anything.
That is how engagement usually works.
You all think this is funny, don't you?
A little bit.
I think we're a little confused about why you're so upset.
She owns everything that belonged to my family.
Oh, no, that's...
Yeah, that's fair.
She wrote a play
Is it?
about my life and calls
Okay,
me
that's
the
a bit-
Prince of Darkness.
That's a bit much. Like, what are familial belongings, really?
He does.
Oh, just the only remnants I have of my family.
Any chance you can... If you talk... She's your... I don't know what she is to you, but if you talk to her about it, won't she give it back to you?
No.
What? Why? Is she a bad person?
No. She is
Oh.
drived only by drama.
I mean, if you just gave the signal, I would have been like, how dare you? And like, I don't know, accuse you of cheating or something.
If you did that, you are only feeding into her.
That would have been
Yeah.
crazy. I've read
Yeah,
so
but
many
then-
books with plots like that.
And then the attention would have been not just on YouTube, but on me, so like it diverts some of it. I don't know if you need like backup.
I'll be honest. I think that would... People don't like... If he looks at Andre for a second, like us all that much. I think if you were a cheater too, that wouldn't be very great.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's... The only way we can gain anything from this is if I play into it.
Ah.
As much as I hate that.
And you really can't just talk to her.
No.
I'm learning that the best way to handle that is to pick your battles.
Like, I'm not sure if it's clear. She's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna burn yourself out if you pick a fight every time.
That's the
Or-
only way I can do anything. If I just let her do what she wants, that's not interesting.
No, you gotta stay interesting,
That's
but you still have to change it up.
that's what
That's
I'm trying to
complicated.
do. But
It's a delicate balance. I'm still
Hopefully-
learning it.
I will only need to do this one more time.
Is this what dating is like? This is so weird.
Wait, that's dating? And Mavis looks even more horrified.
I seriously doubt that.
Then what is this?
I don't know.
A hostage negotiation.
That's a good way to put it.
I guess so.
Andre, I'm so sorry I've been laughing at you for this. I didn't realize.
Oh, you didn't realize.
Oh, you kissed her!
Yeah, you chose to do
That was
that.
a lapse in judgment.
And you regret it?
Currently, yes. Laria, you were there, you saw it. Laria called her auntie. he grabs Rayla's shoulders and shaking her. It's like, you heard it.
I did hear that. I can't believe that.
It's just I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait here and get this over with.
She's not gonna, Well, you said she wasn't a bad person.
No.
Are you safe, at least, physically?
She won't try to kill me.
Isn't she just an actress? You can't.
She did stay when the monsters came at the stage, which maybe she just has guts. I don't know. And I don't think I want to know. But I should be fine. I'm going to wait here and breathe in the fresh air before I have to go back.
Andre, if this is something you don't want, I'll try my best to help you get out of it.
It's whatever. I'll deal with this whenever the important things are done.
Also, why are we back here? I didn't really get.
Oh, supposedly there's a library that my family owns. And
The group that we're looking at needed access to his familial library.
the key
that
is in my house. Her
See.
house.
Are we in a garden area, on the property, or are we just outside?
On the street.
Yeah, you're outside right now. The air is cool and the clouds are non-existent. You can see the moon starting to pop out. Now the sun is a nice, pleasing meld of orange and purple.
Mavis is just gonna kind of put a hand on her shoulder. We'll get through this together.
Like we always do. Thank you.
Is this a stopping point?
I think that was a question for you, Rama.
Stopping point of the session?
It's 9.
I'm fried. I can't believe you did that to me.
I see.
Ugh.
As
I was also,
a lot of you look up to the skies, one of you perhaps thinking of the darkness to come. This will be indeed the end of the session.
I hate you so much.
Sorry, I tried to segue it to a neat stopping point.
Dude, when you were in that and you were like I double like when you were like Andre can't lose, I was like, oh my god, he's going into
Yes.
it. Yes.
He is.
He's not gonna get
I'm
anything if he
Try to
doesn't.
slip the ring off her finger, honestly.
That he doesn't have the sleight of hand anymore for that.
You could have kissed her and then taken it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kissed her on the
no.
hand and then slide the ring off. That's what you gotta do. Yash, I'm so glad we thought the same thing.
Yeah. I'm surprised you did not get more dramatic with it, but you got very sensual with it.
Like his whole thing was like he needed to try to get something out of her, so he was like, okay, I'm going to play into her thing, kind of. I'll say I will do it, but currently I need something first. So that's how he's like, I need to see if this can convince her to help us.
And then he left without getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised you left. I was like, what? What did we
He needed a second, okay?
Mm.
Dude, the lean in but not the kiss. Crazy. Double.
They
Double.
say the anticipation is always better than the
Yeah,
fulfillment.
Mr. I can't write romance.
My guy.
That's like a generic thing, isn't it?
This is why Double's the straight one. He gets it.
Dude, when Rama and I were talking about this like event before, I was so scared you weren't like gonna buy in.
You gotta have faith in him. That's the only way it can work. You cannot
I was
force
so
him.
scared.
You cannot
Yeah,
force
so
him.
I'm
It's
not at
allowed.
fault for the scenario. I think I'm a little at fault for the
Oh no!
dance.
This is something we started up cooking way before you're like seeing
Yeah.
the moves.
What? Oh, I wasn't even thinking. No, I was just saying the passing doble. That was my
Oh
fault.
yes, that was me. Yeah, that's on Daria.
That one's on me.
Yeah, thanks Daria.
Yeah, the ball has been in work for a while.
Yeah. God, do you know how like threatened I was by seeing that passing doble in his bookmarks though? Because I didn't know who it was for a while, and then it realized it was for double. I was like, oh, thank God.
I hated looking in the chat. I saw it frickin' Yash's keyboard smash first, and I was like, ugh.
It's so good. It's so good.
No, when you said that Andre took her hand, I was like, I'm gonna fall to the floor.
I was literally like standing straight up my chair with my arms out, like, wait, it's
Like, I was
happening.
flipping out.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening. Like leaning
It's
back in my
happening.
chair.
I was hoping to keep it a secret from Double by like re-uploading it with the name like the.
Yeah, I saw the
Gangs of
frickin'
New
name. I
York.
saw you highlight it too.
Yeah, I mean, I had to be careful. And it was like, okay, if he just sees Paso Doble, he's gonna know what to expect. But if I rename it, and if I have it be like the generic piano I usually use before, then I accidentally closed the tab that had the fucking song of the piano before. Like midway through it, I think we'll get it. But gosh, shit.
I hate you so
Like,
much.
oh no, it's oh god, it's time for Latin
It's
music.
so
Like, I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I'm gonna let him have it. I'm like, I could just sit here and complain, but I'm like, no, I'll let him have it. Fine.
Thank you, Double.
Have
Thank
your
you.
fun.
So I'll buy you something in New York.
No, you don't, but okay.
No, that was for me. That was a gift.
That was for you. Okay.
That was for
That
me.
was
That
for
a gift.
everyone involved except Double.
Yeah, that was for like everyone knew before this that this was gonna happen. Other than you,
Everyone?
Double.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it helps, they didn't tell me. I just kind of assumed.
Ugh.
No, as soon as I saw the passing double, I was like, there's only two people here that could be for.
That is true.
Okay.
One of them is you.
One of them was me, and I was worried about that. And then
Yeah,
I was
like-
like, wait, you guys were talking about a ball scene, and there's only one character here.